Hello Sagittarius, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, but today we will do the love card reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of December. But before we start, I want to wish you happy holidays. And of course, I want to wish you also financial prosperities and the lover that you want and all the good health also. I wish it will come upon you. Anyway, coming back to the card reading, as always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of December. And these are based on the natural elements in your astrological chart, or for some of you on your time of birth. These basic elements are air, earth, water, and fire. Now, the 4 objects that you always see on my table are directly connected to those elements. So you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current love situation. However, if the video and the related object does not match your first choice, please check the other videos that are directly connected in the same session. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. Anyway, coming back to the card reading, the matches represent the fire element, the stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. I also want to add, if you have questions, you can always post them in the comments below and I will answer them as soon as I have time. Anyway, Sagittarius, here we go for your love card reading for December 2021. Hello Sagittarius and welcome to the Shell or the Water Group for your love card reading for December 2021. As the first card here we see the mice. It could mean that for now there are some interruptions, delays, some stress in the relationship. It's possible also that some things need to be worked out. Sometimes we need to attend certain problems in our relationship. This is possible also with this combination, but we have the coffin here. I think the problems are more serious, but we're going to focus here on the first 2 cards here. It's possible here with this combination that certain promises in the relationship were broken. If not, the promises were not broken. It's possible that our partner is absent, or in extreme cases, it could be that the partner is moved on, passed on, moved away, or the partner is absent here. This is what we see here, but we see here what in step by step where we're getting. Anyway, it points also that we have in the relationship, it's not what we expected it to be. We are disillusioned here in this relationship. Certain agreements that we had might not be honored, not be respected here. Maybe we are thinking, and maybe it's not a bad thing to do also, we move on from this relationship because we have the coffin here, and the coffin is a quite heavy card to have. This is like a total transformation of the relationship in combination with the mice here. It points to things that are sometimes unrecoverable here with this relationship. Anyway, since we have the ring here also, we're gonna also make some remarks on the work front. It's possible also with this combination on the work floor or on the work front or in our business, things go less well as we expected. Maybe there are some temporary delays. The business is not going as we expected it to be. Maybe in our work floor also some commitments or some agreements that we had in business are disrespected or are not honored. Maybe you had some agreements with your boss and he don't fulfill the commitments, and maybe you feel that this takes energy out of you, and maybe you are thinking or considering for moving away there. This would not be a bad thing to do here with this combination, but we have only a few cards here, so if you want more extensive information, you need to check the general card readings that I do for your sign here. But here we focus on the relationship specifically. Anyway, there's loss in the relationship here. There also probably will be less work. This is what we are seeing here. And also if we do the work, our work, it probably goes slow. Here, sometimes the mice points to details, and maybe some details in our work are working on our nerves. There are contracts here with difficulties here, tricky agreements here that we are seeing here. We are about maybe thinking about dissolving this contract here. This is what we are seeing here. This is maybe, it's something like you say, this is not where I signed up for here. The commitment is not good here also. Sometimes it's also stress, rumors that are behind us here. We see here that the whole relationship also on the work floor is deteriorating here. If you work in certain groups also, it could be that the group is not really hanging together anymore. It's like an unhealthy sphere is hanging here. There is no group cohesion here also that we are seeing here. It's like we don't feel that this relationship is clean for us. It's like this, it's sick. The whole the whole environment around the work is not good anymore, not like it's used to be. We don't desire for it anymore. Maybe we need to drag ourselves, pull ourselves together to go to the work. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Then we come in the ring and the coffin. The ring and the coffin here, we see that probably the partner cannot be with us, or he's separated from us. The relationship is transferring. The coffin is a very big transfer of a relationship, meaning this points to a time that we might be wanting to be more alone, maybe because some agreements were not respected. Maybe we are thinking about of getting out this relationship. Also, sometimes it points that we have a difficult relationship here. It's like we want silence, we want quiet, we want to keep quiet, we want to think about the whole thing. This is what we are seeing here with this relationship. Sometimes also we feel literally paralyzed, like we cannot move on here, we cannot think clear, we don't know what is going to happen here. And it's like the whole situation here, work and relationship, it's like it's paralyzing us. Literally, this is what we are seeing here. We might have the feeling that nothing is moving, but with the coffin, this is not so. The coffin is, it seems nothing is happening, but actually a lot is going on. But the thing is, it's all hidden inside of us. So there's like a psychological transformation related to work and relationships here that is going on us. So don't think there is nothing going on, because with the coffin, a lot is happening. This is an end, but an end that leads eventually to a new beginning, because the coffin always leads to new beginnings. This is what we see here with this combination. We could also have the feeling, since the circle, the ring is a circle going in rounds, we always come in our work or with the relationship in the same path. We always come in front of the new choices, and it's like we cannot get out of here. But here it's like we are in the end of our energy. We cannot move anymore. We want to get out of here. We want to get out of this circle. We want to rethink, redo things here. This is what we are seeing here. And it possibly also put pressure on our health. It could be that we feel less energetic. We have less energy. It's like this relationship or this work, it's like literally it's draining us. It's draining us here. This is what we are seeing here. If our partner for some reason would have passed on, maybe to the other side, here we see that probably we are still feeling a lot of love to our partners. That's then a different point of view. Here, this is what we are seeing here. There's a lot of things here also. Maybe we need to, if us partners is passed over here, that this could mean that we connect to an undertaker and things like that here. The link is really broken here in the partnership here. Our partner has then moved on. We feel grief here. This is what we see here, but that is an exceptional situation. And of course, it will not apply on everybody. Anyway, there's an end here then that we are seeing here. Then we're gonna mirror the cards. We're gonna mirror the mice and the coffin here with each other. Then we see here that in the relationship, it disappoints us, this end. We lost really something. It could also mean that we let our work go. We let it go. We feel that it's time to move on from this career. We feel that this career gives no perspectives for us on the long run. We are tired of it. We spend enough energy in it. It works on our health. We feel drained here from this work. We see this coming here again. It's like we literally need rest here. It's enough here. It's been enough. It's like here we have enough of it. We don't want no more with this combination. Anyway, in another way, it could also point that if we are on the work floor, that things don't go honest there. Sometimes this is like corruption, or other people are taken before of us in promotion. We don't feel that this is going on here. We don't want that things are swept on the under the carpet, or things were swept under the carpet, and we want to move on. We don't want anymore. We think here, this is not good here, and we are about to say goodbye. Literally here, we want to finish this whole thing. Anyway, Sagittarius, for the shell or the water group, this is all. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this more heavy card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. If you want more information, check the extensive card reading that you can find also, and then you have more details what this is all about. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other soon in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air group for your short triplet, your short card reading here for the love life for the month of December. As the first card here, we see the house, and this in combination with the heart. Here we see that's important for us that, or it should be important for us, that our love is very solid. It's grounded. It needs to be founded. It needs to have a foundation that we want it to have. Probably it needs to be also rooted in love. Sometimes this points also to a loving family. Our family is close to us. We are happy in the place where we are living here. Normally this points also to that we are well. There's enough in our house. Here we are well in general. We have nothing short here. Also this points to loyalty in love. The family loves us. Also there's privacy in the house. We are strongly connected to our private life here. The place where you live could be really the right one, or the house where you are living here. You really like where you live here with this combination. This is firm, this is solid, the house is good. Maybe this is your property. If this is your property, you really like the place where you are living here. It could also mean that literally, if you are single, you have a visitor, and this person is the lover to be. It could be suddenly this person pops up on your door. You made some, let's say, you made acquaintance with each other, and everything happens quite fast. So you make an appointment, and the lover here, he visits really into your house. You make an appointment, and he comes in your home. This could be that the person literally finds the way to your heart. He could be quite intrusive on this love, and it all shocks you a little bit. You think to yourself, is this really founded enough? Can we go on with this? Because the rider is a very energetic card, and the house here wants to be solid. So here we see there's a conflict here, not necessarily a conflict, but it's all happening quite fast here. This is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, our home where we are living could be quite beautiful. If on the work front, this points here that we are happy in the work floor, that we are happy in the place where we are working here. This is what we are seeing here. It's possible that somebody in our family, close family member, also needs special attention or requires special care. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, also with this combination, we will not share everything about our private life. It's possible also if this person suddenly comes in your life and everything goes very fast, you want to keep this first private. You want to make sure that this is solid because you think everything is going so fast here. Don't want to share this here with everybody because I want to make sure that this is stable here on the long run. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the heart and the rider. So here we see that if you are not yet in love, love is literally riding itself into our life. The knight in shining armor here is on its way to you. You get message, you get information from a lover. He invites himself or you invite him. This is what we are seeing here. He suddenly pops up there on your door. This person could be a new love here. If this is not yet your lover, when you are together in your house, you think here maybe also, or maybe this relationship or this person we have potential here. Maybe you feel romantic attractive here and you didn't see that at the first place. Anyway, here we see that somebody makes romantic advances towards you, or reverse, somebody makes them to you, or you make it towards a person here. This person literally could push their way into your heart here. This person could be quite a rascal, and maybe you have a soft spot for rascals here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we are going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the rider with the house towards each other here. And here we see there's a lot of activity going on in the house. There's a lot of moving in the house. Sometimes also this points to trade, because this card is ruled by Mercury, and it could point that we do business in our home. And here, then, if we do business in our home, also we make a strong distinction between our private life and our business here. Also, this points, if our house is not organized here, that we do a general cleanup. We reorganize, or sometimes we redecorate our home, maybe because somebody is visiting, or maybe there's a delivery for redecorating our house, or we think about that here. It's like we straighten, we refresh our home. This is what we are seeing here. It could all go quite fast. We put a lot of energy because we want this to be done here with this combination. In another way, it means that our lover, for instance, sends a package to us. Maybe the package arrives before this, and this could be like something that has to do with the romance. It's like a gift, a happy gift here that we are receiving from our lover here. This is what we are seeing with this combination. You could be quite shocked about this. It's like a special delivery for you here, because this person has feelings for you. This is what we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Anyway, we see that certain rules, regulations need to be changed. If you have somebody, or somebody comes into your life, we need to adjust certain rules. The house here is rules and regulation. And if a lover comes into your life, well, this implements, we need to implement changes. There's change of plans, changes in our life here, and certain rules and regulations need to be adjusted because this person is coming into our life. Anyway, in another way, because this person comes suddenly into your life, you could have nosy family members, and they know somebody is coming for you and they're pushing for information. And you don't really like this. You want to keep them in a distance, and you implement certain rules. You put them at their place and you say, no, these are the rules and regulations, and it's like this and like that. This is what we are seeing here. We implement rules and regulations on our family members, maybe because they are too intrusive. This is what we are seeing also with this combination. So Sagittarius, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short triplet, this short card reading. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are immediately connected to it. If you want more information, you can watch the 9 card readings that I do in depth for you on my channel. There's a lot of information there, not only about your love life, also but the general for the month to come. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my more extensive videos. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to the Stone or the Earth group for your short triplet, your short love card reading here for the month of December. As the first card here, we see the Anchor, and this is as solid as it gets. This means that this relationship is very secure. There is loyalty, there's unconditional love here. With this, there's also commitment, and there's trust in the relationship. This is what we are seeing here. Promises here with this combination are not likely easy to get broken here. We honor our relationships here with the partner. On the work front, I want to give this angle also. This points to a work, a job that is very secure, that is very stable. Maybe you have a job that where you need to keep the balance here, literally. But anyway, this points to a lot of security, stability. We slowly anchor ourselves there. We are anchored in the job. Maybe we are a long time in the job. Maybe we have no plans for going there away at all. There is no reason. Also with the anchor, it's best to stay. With the sun here especially, we could really affirm ourselves in our work floor. Anyway, it points that the connections that we have on the work floor also are very solid. We are closely connected to our colleagues. Our colleagues also like to be around us. Also, there's a good harmonious relationship in general here with the colleagues here. There's a balance here. We try to keep the balance here. And of course, we like there's a stability here on the long run. On the relationship front here, there's dedication here. If this relationship is, if this is the beginning, this is possible that you take it to the next level. For instance, you go from lovers to an engagement, or you go from an engagement and you think here about marriage and a marriage contract here. This is what we are seeing here. Anyway, this always points to long-term partnership or long-term work here. There's a bond here, there's a binding here with this combination. Anyway, the promises that we make, the contracts that we made are very important here to us. We appreciate this highly. We could literally anchor tight to our lover. This is the negative side of the anchor. If there's some negativity here, this is that we are very close connected to our lover, maybe sometimes too close. That is the negative side of the anchor, but this is very solid and very committed here that we are seeing here. We focus, we share a focus with somebody. There's a lot of stabilizing factors here. The work is stable, the job is stable, the partner is stable here, and we want it to be like that also. Then we have the ring and the sun. Here there's a happy relationship. As I said here, again, we see this coming here up again. Here we could prepare ourselves for the next stage of the relationship, even prepare ourselves for marriage. Maybe we feel it's time for the next step. We feel that this relationship is very fruitful to us. The sun, it points to very fruitful relationship. The relationship is very much alive. Sometimes also this can point to sexual intercourse here that we are having here with the partner here, or we just decide to have intercourse with the partner. Anyway, everything is very stable, very traditional. The relationship is very successful here. This is what we are seeing. Also, we want to be remarked in this relationship. It's important for us that others see that we are a stable couple in time. And people tell us also that you are belonging together here, that you really are a good couple together for good and for bad. Possibly your relationship tells you you belong together and it's very solid, this relationship. How do you do this? Here, this is what we are seeing here, but it's very important for us also that this relationship is not hidden. We want to really show our relationship. We are proud on it. The sun can be very proud here. There's a pride here in the relationship. And then we have the anchor and the sun. Here the sun is a very positive card. It protects us. There's security here. This is double security here. We are protected. We are safe. There's strong foundations. This is double. This is a very good relationship here. I'm not going to find anything negative here in this combination. What this points also, it's possible that we take on regular basis some days off with our partner. There's like a certain regular thing here. Everything happens on a certain day. Everything is stable here. Maybe we have certain days that we take off. Our lover already knows that these days are off, and we are very organized here. We go a day in the beach, several days on the beach. The holidays come at the same time on regular times here. There's time, probably this beach holiday may be coming here up for several days, and it's already probably something that we did before here, and we are happy with the status quo. We like that it stay as it is. We hold on to this happiness, and also we are at ease here in this relationship. Also, it's possible that you're planning, maybe you are already a longer time together. Maybe there's a certain celebration that comes up. Maybe you are 1 year, 2 year, 2 years together. You go for the next step and you celebrate something here with this combination. Anyway, Sagittarius, for the Stone Group, this is all. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this very positive relationship. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the 3 other card readings that are directly connected to it. I'm sure one of the 4 will fit you. If you want more information, more extended information about your love life and about your life in general, check out the 9 card readings that we do each month for your sign, for the sign of Sagittarius, very much in detail for the sign itself. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time, and I'm sure we see each other in my more extensive videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to the Matches or the Fire group for your short triplet love card reading for the month of December. As the first card here, we see the snake. Actually, the snake is not a very wanted card in our love affair. Why? Well, mostly it points to jealousy. That is the minor of it. But in general, it points that one of both parties is involved or intertwined in another relationship. The snake is something we need to watch out for. Sometimes also this person would hide that he is intertwined in this illicit love affair. There might be also dishonesty in the relationship. This is what we are seeing here, dishonesty towards the heart. Probably with the stars, sometimes we can let it go. But sometimes also it points that we are so much in love that we cannot see. It's like we are wearing pink glasses here, and we literally need to come with our feet on the ground here. Here with this combination here, sometimes also, if we are not yet in a relationship, we need to be careful for the relationship that is about to come, because maybe it's not the right choice. If you want to go in certain relationship, maybe it's good that you talk to somebody about your choices of love. Maybe you notice that several times you make the wrong choice, and maybe with a friend or somebody, you can discuss this, why you think this is happening to you, why you make the wrong choices in love. In another way, it's possible here that we are having a relationship with a certain partner, and that we are about to get seduced. The question then will be if we have enough strength to say no. This is possible also with this relationship. If things are not going very well in this relationship, maybe we give in to this romantic adventure here. But of course, we will notice then, of course, that our partner, if he or she get to know this, that there is a kind of feeling of betrayal here, if the other lover would be tempted here. Anyway, it could also mean that our partner is manipulative towards us, that he has different reasons that we think that he has for being in this relationship. Sometimes it points also to the secret partner, lover of the partner here. This is what we are seeing here. There could be another person here involved that also cares for our partner or our partner that we have here. If so, this could also point to a selfish, ruthless person actually that is in this relationship for another reason that we think he or she is there. This could be like a calculated love, a diplomatic love, a diplomatic with selfish reasons for certain purposes, that this person uses you for their own advantage, that they use your heart for getting something out of this relationship. It's possible also that you are blinded and you don't want to give up, and this person noticed this and he or she exploits this. So you need to be careful here with this combination. Then we have the heart and the stars. Actually, this is a good combination, but since we have the snake here, we need to be very careful here, because as we know already, this could be a painful thing that we are about to experience. It's not what we expected here. We are maybe deeply in love about this person, or we see him literally like a star, a celebrity, and we idealize this person here. This could mean really that that you are deeply in love. You dream of this person. You think that this is gonna be the love that gives you total fulfillment. But with the snake, it's something else here. We need to be very careful here with this combination. We need to be very careful here that we are not daydreaming, that we are not everything see through pink glasses here, because the connection might not what you think it's be here. Maybe you are over trusting in love, you have too much faith in your lover. There's an idealization here. We need to be very careful here. Then we have the snake and the stars. If we want to reach certain goals in our life, this is very good for business. If we have a business, it points that we are very tactful in business. We can be very diplomatic. We know how to get our way. Also, if we need to reach certain goals, we know how to handle this. Mostly Sagittarius is a very smart sign, because it's already an older sign. It's the last part of the belt, of the astrological belt. And here we see here that we can be very diplomatic for reaching our goals here. We can be very tactful for getting somewhere. If you are some kind of a leader for people, or they spiritually follow you, this is also a very good combination for leading other people here. They could really follow you here. You are carefully making decision, or you're a careful decider also for others here. This is what we are seeing here. Probably at night you think, and then in the morning you already have made up your mind about the problems that you have, and the night really brings clarity for you if you have certain problems. Anyway, this points also then in the positive way then to a person who is predisposed for spirituality. If you have difficult projects here, we see that you can overcome these problems here. Sometimes also this points to that we could have electrical problems in our house, but this is then another point of view with this combination. Anyway, this can also be a thriving jealousy that we are having here with this combination. It could also be that we are giving into our dreams. We may be waited for a long time, and there's a very strong focus on our spirituality. We are very focused here on learning spiritual, religious things here. This is what we are seeing here. Sagittarius can be very spiritual, very religious here, and here we see that we are maybe seduced by spiritual teachings. This is what we are seeing here. It could also be religious teachings here that we are very closely, strong, attached to here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes this points also to that we have transcendent experiences here, or we have a strong sense for experience this. We work hard here. For instance, if you are in yoga or something, it's like you work hard here for coming to the next level, for opening chakras. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination. There are certain levels here in yoga that we can reach, and here we are very ambitious to reach the next level. We are very focused on it, and with the snake you can overcome this here, because the snake can sometimes be kundalini, also inner energy that we are transferring here for the spiritual. This is what we see here. Sagittarius, for the fire group, this is all for now. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short love card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading didn't fit you at all, please check the other 3 card readings that are directly connected here in the same session. If you want more information, check your monthly card reading that I do for you in very depth and very extensive here. You can find a lot of information there for the month to come. Anyway, this is all for this card reading, and I'm sure we see each other in my more extensive videos. Thank you for your time, and bye-bye for now.